Withdrawn guards are those where the sword is withdrawn and dagger extended. They bring significant offensive potential and are good against binds of the opponent. As dagger is forward, it is nearer to the blade of the opponent, thus it is more ready to quickly acquire it or block it. Withdrawn sword prevents attempts of the opponent to bind it. As we want to bring the dagger more ahead here, we will need to extend also our left shoulder. This will be achieved either by the slight turn of the front foot to the right or by the change of the leg placement while bringing forward the left one. Prima is the first guard. Whether leaded by the right leg or the left one, the right hand is high above the head, point aimed at the opponent, and the dagger forward at the height of the left shoulder, point joined with the point of the sword. It perfectly guards the upper parts of the body. You can place yourself into withdrawn prima also with the left leg forward. Despite it is a bit tiring, all cuts, especially mandriti, can be easily parried. From left or right, this guard encourages us to use so-called tutta coperta parry, which is used on either side in prima or seconda with crossed weapons. If opponent will attack directly by the thrust, it will be easy for us to parry by the dagger and to respond in the same tempo. In case adversary will try to reach you below, simply withdraw the front leg and thrust directly to nearest opening. Do the same if the left leg is forward. If there is an opportunity, attack first. As was said, withdrawn guards are good for such attacks because the dagger is nearer to blade of the opponent. Of course, try to do that in tempo. For example, if he is advancing or changing his guard. Prima with the left leg forward allows a bit further reach. It is designed for the passing attack. Either wait for the tempo of the opponent and immediately counter by the strong thrust, or feign the thrust and change to the cut. Seconda is good for similar actions as prima, but is better as it is less tiring for the hand and covers better positions below. Simply turn your hand into the second position and bring your arm a bit lower, somewhere to the height of your shoulder. If you wish, you can employ also a lower variation of withdrawn guard held more below. Again, you can place yourself into the second guard also with the left foot forward. You can easily parry any cut to your head using 2 times or 1 counter time. It is easier to parry and thrust in 1 time against fendente or reverso. As Fabris says, your point should land first before his cut, otherwise your weapon could be disturbed. You can block thrusts with the dagger while countering back. Answer above or below his dagger where you see the opening. If you will counter outside of his dagger, you will thrust in second, but if you will thrust inside, you will turn to fourth. Seconda with the left foot forward will be made with the whole body pushed more downwards. From here you can wait for the tempo of the opponent and act in the single time. If you'll find a good opportunity to attack first, bind his sword and thrust while passing your right foot forward. Again, try to do that during some movement of the opponent. Terza will be the third guard. This time hold the arm below the shoulder. Dagger is extended, sword partially withdrawn to still hold forte sufficiently forward for including it into play, or completely withdrawn to fully protect it from being found. In this case, whole defense will be made by the dagger, but the thrust will be stronger. You can use this guard for attacks in primo tempo on either side. Just find his blade with the dagger and push your thrust. Again, you can place yourself with the left leg forward. If you don't want to show openings above your dagger, hold it more upwards. Opponent will probably attack underneath. If you want him to go above your dagger, keep your left hand a bit more below. You can use this guard for attacks in primo tempo to either side. Just find his blade with the dagger and push your thrust. From inside, from outside, above or from outside below. That depends on the position of his blade and dagger. You can also wait for his attack. You can even provoke him for one by the shifting your body to one side while opening the other. If he is also withdrawn, use feints around his dagger. This way you will unsettle his guard and create openings for the attack. Quarta with the left leg forward is the last from the withdrawn guards. It is good for offense as well as defense, and Fabris says it is probably the best from those where the left leg leads. Hold the sword a bit angled with forte slightly on your left side. This way you can block by the dagger as well as by your sword. You don't need to lunge or pass, as he will come to the measure. Just change the profile of your body. Against the withdrawn guard, we will fence against his dagger, as we cannot work with his blade. You can thrust over his dagger. Do that in seconda due to angle, which will make harder for him to parry. Feint around his dagger. If he will move to parry, you will achieve good opportunity to attack in tempo. Keep your dagger always ready for the case he would also attack. If possible, attack his left extended hand. Offer your blade to his dagger. Although this looks similar to feinting, there is a difference, as you will keep your point a bit farther to the side. You want him to bind and create opening that way. Be prepared for his attack. Similar concept of offering the blade can be used against left-footed withdrawn guards. If you'll see opponent plans to bind with the dagger, continuously withdraw your blade, inviting him to come closer. Suddenly thrust in quarta over his blade while he is advancing. Here ends the second chapter dedicated to withdrawn guards. We showed some very basic actions arising from them. In third chapter we will discuss a bit extended ones. Thank you for watching.